guys, it's Nana, Foxy Mama 365. We're back again with another scoop of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Season 12, episode 20. This is it. And going through the whole COVID thing, and we're all trying to survive. My heart and condolences go out to everyone that's lost a husband, wife, mother, father, grandfather. These are really, really tough and challenging times, but you know, hang in there. We've done, this is our third week now in Canada, and just trying to hang in there. It's tough, you know, with the kids home, you know, but like they say, you know, we just like, my heart goes out to everyone, and thanks to everyone too that's been trying to, you know, do the right thing. Thank you. You know, hopefully this too will pass, okay? Now, I come in here, I don't want to come in here to, you know, there's just so much misery going on. So sometimes I actually tune off the TV. Maybe I watch maybe for like an hour just to catch up and find out what's going on, the situation. But pretty much I try not to get too caught up with the news because it's all so sad, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much what I try to do. I try to keep the kids engaged as much as I can. And, you know, just live it one day at a time. Like I said, if I come in here and I can make one person smile, I can get your attention for 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever it is, you know, then I'm happy about that. So let's dig right in. I'm going to start with Kandi and Todd. I'm not really going to go in any particular order. Kandi and Todd, I really don't get it. Why is Todd so miserable? You know, I think Todd should suck it up. Because for years and years and years, women have been the backbone of the family. You know, if the roles were reversed and Todd was the one having to travel, I'm sure the woman probably won't, you know, complain. It would be like, okay, yeah, that's what it is. You know, I'm doing my part to take care of the family and make sure everything is good. Besides of which, you have now like the OLG. So you've actually done you've actually done well. You know, you guys have worked well together. I just think a lot of times, a lot of guys are on the road, they're truckers, they're, you know, traveling, they're doing all kinds of stuff, and most of the time the women usually I just think Todd should just, you know, figure it out, find something that he likes doing. I know the OLG gang is taking off and all of that, and this is probably not the time to start another one, but you can actually start an OLG gang thing online that just focuses on just deliveries. You know, there's just so much to do. You know, I know he says he likes production and stuff like that. Then do something. You can actually invest. And Kandi said when they had their conversation, anyway, we'll get back to that. Okay, that's just my first thing. Second thing, Kandi, you cannot put your career and your friends over your family, and you're going to have a baby soon. You know, like I said, Riley told you guys, Todd and Kandi, don't have any more kids, okay? Because you guys suck with kids. Anyways, but Kandi, I really do believe that Todd is, you know, you need to listen if he's saying this. And you can't put your career or because at the end of the day, even if you make all the money and your career is up there and all of that, it's always going to be lonely if you don't have people to share it with, if you don't have your family to be with you and celebrate, you know, your success with. So you do have to really make time for the kids and for Todd. Pretty much it. Okay? And what else? There was a third thing. Yeah, go to counseling, okay? Black people don't like going to counseling. Go to counseling. It works. It helps to just talk about the issues and not wait for it to, you know, explode. Kenya. She said she doesn't want a payday. She has no prenup though. So she's not looking for Marc's money. Anyway, she says she's probably richer than him. Kenya's still throwing shade, even in the throw of it. But it's okay. Okay. So she says she has more money than Marc. And pretty much talking with her lawyer at this point, and she's just saying pretty much just wants him just step up and take care of Brooklyn. She's not looking for any money for herself, and she also wants to make sure that her assets too are protected. You know, that $1 million investment that she has, that $1 million business that she used her hands to build. So she wants to make sure that Marc doesn't access any of that. You know, but she doesn't want any of his money according to what she says. She just wants to make sure that Brooklyn is taken care of, you know. And she's going to have Aunt Lisa as her executor of her will. Well, we'll see. The lawyer says for now she's going to do everything. Unfortunately, that they're not unable to walk through, you know, their issues and sort it out through counseling and all of that. But she at least protect herself, being that there's no prenup. So she's going to do whatever she can to protect her. Cynthia and Nene, yes. I totally love when Cynthia and Nene are good. They are good, and you know and they are fun to watch. So of course Nene is like, okay, girl, wasn't feeling you by the last day of being in Greece, girl. What were you trying to do? And Cynthia says, nope. I was just really trying to portray you in a good light. Girl, yes, girl. I was just doing Miss Nene with the legs. I'm the HBITC in charge, okay? You want to be me? You can never take that pitch away from me, okay? So we see Cynthia acting like Nene and trying to, like, you know, but it's a nice scene, and they're dressed, both of them are dressed in leopard print, which was kind of cool. And of course, Portia pulls up in her black Jeep, and she's inviting the ladies to come out for her program that's going to be happening soon. Really cool, cute. Now let's start at the very beginning again. Eva has had her baby. Woohoo! Woohoo! Maverick is here. Thank God. Eva, girl. A lot of people have been saying they don't think that Eva should be on this show. I am beginning to agree, because Eva has pretty much been pregnant all through her period on this show. I'm tired of it. I want more. Now, the other day, Eva and Nene were going back and forth. Last week, it was actually back and forth on social media. And she was like trying to do some competition. And Nene was like, no, she didn't ask for any whatever. I couldn't even be bothered. But didn't anyone tell Eva that the drama should be in front of the camera? Yeah. That way we can actually get to see the drama. So all season long, Eva didn't bring nothing. Nothing. Nope. Nope, no. But anyway, now she wants to go back and forth with Nene. Girl, you missed it. You should have done that. Because I actually remember when Nene apologized to her. And I remember making a comment saying, Nene just said, Eva, girl, let me have a word with you. And Eva came over, and I was like, that was a wacky ass apology. So I don't think Eva, you know, felt she got a proper apology, you know. But Nene says if she apologizes to you, then that means she really meant it. It was a heartfelt apology. Okay, girl. Anyway, Cynthia is gonna see Eva. Her son is so handsome, so she's doing a photo shoot for her son. He's so cute. Marc, he's so cute. Eva has the most beautiful babies, actually. So Cynthia goes to see her and is filling her in on the Greece trip and what had happened, and Nene and Kenya going back and forth, and Tanya making up with, and then of course also she goes into Kenya, you know, like taking digs at her wine bar, you know, and it was just so kind of ridiculous. And then of course Nene not feeling some kind of ways when herself, Cynthia and Kenya made up. And of course Eva is saying, well, it's your friendship. You can decide to like who you want to like. You can decide to not, you know, which is true. But however, you also have to try and understand where Nene is coming from. Because a lot of times people, you know, if Nene does something, it's kind of like a lot more meaning is read into it. Whereas Kenya does get away with a lot of stuff. Portia's having an event. She's hosting the Match of the Dimes. It's a kind of foundation that encourages healthy living and pregnancies in women of color. And I don't know if you guys know, but a lot of times in America, women of color seem to be left behind and not well taken care of because they don't have access to health care. They don't have access to a lot of good facilities that can help them, you know, walk through the process of getting pregnant, being healthy throughout the pregnancy. So pretty much it's a good occasion for the ladies to actually talk and bond. And Eva and Portia says that, yeah, you know, she just wants the ladies to be able to be open and share their stories. And of course we see Tanya talking about her infertility and not being able to have a baby. And Kenya says, yeah, just the fact that you're a woman doesn't necessarily guarantee you being pregnant and having a healthy child, or having a healthy pregnancy and having a baby at the end. You know, so there's a lot of things that happen with women and our bodies. So pretty much I would say to every woman, if where possible, from when you're like 25, pretty much start going to see a gynecologist just to check and make sure. Don't wait till you're 45 or till you're 35. You know, get in there, figure it out. You know, make sure your body is working the way it should. Because now we have a lot of people that have fibroids and all kinds of stuff going on, right, for women. So if you can get in to see a gynecologist, please do that. Anyways, ladies are sharing this. Nina, is that you? Okay, back to the Real Housewives. Okay, so Portia is sharing her story. She talked about having a miscarriage and pretty much being alone and nobody, you know, Cordell. Then she was married to Cordell, And yeah, that was kind of sad. You also see Kenya. No, Kenya didn't speak. Tanya spoke about her infidelity, her infertility. Marlo also speaks up and she says she also had two ectopic pregnancies. That's pretty much when there's a baby growing in your tube, your fallopian tubes, and not placed in the right place in the womb properly. So she was kind of like sad that she was angry at God, and I totally get that because not being able to get pregnant is something that is totally out of your control, and it can be very upsetting, but because you can have all the money in the world, you can have the best doctors also, but sometimes it's just God's, at the end of the day, life belongs to Christ, life belongs to God. So anyways, Marlo has that tete-a-tete. We also have Shamia speaking up about her pregnancy, getting an epidural, and the epidural not working, and then she had to get another epidural again, and then it now kicked in, and all the while she was going through. So it's a lot. And of course, surprisingly, Kenya was the one that Shamia got close to during that period. Nothing like a pregnancy to actually help women bond. And of course, Portia is a bit like, oh, okay, side-eyeing that friendship for that period. But it's cool, Marc, Nini comes in also before this. By the way, Nini says she also had a miscarriage as well. So my condolences and all of that to all the women out there trying to get pregnant, and just keep at it. Stay healthy above all. Marc, allegedly having multiple affairs. There's a blog that's been saying that he's been, and we know for a fact that Kenya said she saw some text messages on his phone. But were there many women? Portia saying no, she doesn't believe it. But Tanya is like, she probably should have spent more time looking at that cookie lady and not looking at Tanya and Paul's cookie. Of course, Nini says, Tanya girl, you go look for those women and bring them to comfort Kenya, okay? Let's see if Kenya would appreciate it. Kenya again. And this time she's sitting down with her Aunt Lisa. And I've been wondering, what the hell is Aunt Lori? Guys, we have to send out a search party for Aunt Lori. No, I mean, everybody says that they fell out or something, but I don't know. It was just like all of a sudden Aunt Lori has just not filmed with Kenya. And if you know Kenya and Aunt Lori from seasons, I think 4 and 5, 6, Aunt Lori was like a permanent feature in her life. Anyways, now we see Aunt Lisa, or Lisa. And Lisa is her grandmother's daughter. So pretty much that is more, let's say her grandmother's daughter. So pretty much Kenya's auntie. Yeah, because, pretty much Kenya's auntie. So pretty much that makes her Brooklyn's great aunt. And she's the one going to be her executor of the will. She starts talking about not really knowing Marc, and Marc not making an effort to be in the relationship, and things going awry, and she's still hoping that they can, kind of coexist and take care of their kid together. But definitely he can't stay here, but they have definitely agreed to Aunt Lisa being the executor of her will, because she probably knows Kenya the best. They grew up together, so they want Brooklyn to be raised the same way they were raised, to be ladies, to be kind to each other, and all of that. I don't know. The Kenya we've seen on this show has not been kind to a lot of people, but okay, we'll take it. So anyways, she's still, not happy with Marc, not making an effort, and then of course she now chips in that she didn't even really know him, to the extent that he was kind of blocking her out, and she couldn't even talk to his mom or his dad. I had to side-eye that, because this is relationship 101. 101 relationship, you got to at least date the person for a year before you can say, okay, I want to even think of marrying this person. At least a year. You can't just wake up and marry someone and then expect us to cry with you. No, girl, you didn't do your homework. You didn't dot your I's and cross your T's. Period. So now you're stuck with a man you don't know, and now you're like struggling to keep your $1 million business together. I'm done, Kenya. Like, it's sad, but at the same time, And I'm not even coming at Kenya by saying that, oh, she didn't, like she has been mean to other people and da da da. That's not even where I'm coming at her from. I'm just coming at her at the fact that Kenya, with all your knowledge, with the kind of person that you are, your business acumen and all of that, I would have thought you would have gotten a prenup. One, two, because you saw Kandi fight. You saw all of them, went and made sure that they got Portia. Everybody made sure they got a prenup. Like, even like Portia suffered it when she got divorced, So I'm surprised that Kenya doesn't have a prenup. One. Two, I'm also surprised that Kenya will marry a man she just met, without, spending time to actually vet and or just enjoy dating, before marrying him. Just enjoy just dating, and then of course she got pregnant also pretty quickly. So, and I think as soon as she got pregnant, she says that pretty much everything's, kind of came to a halt in their relationship. So I think maybe Marc too probably didn't want the pregnancy. Maybe he probably just didn't want it, but now that the baby is here, he's very happy about it. You can see obviously he really, really loves Brooklyn. But I'm not sure if it was a planned pregnancy. Tell me if I'm wrong. Todd and Kandi. Okay, so they get to talking. Kandi has been to Chicago. She's now back. And she was talking about doing the sex scene. It was hard, but because they had to do so many takes. And Todd saying, look, I support you, but what the hell? You've been home for like 2 days and you're going to leave like in a day or so. And pretty much you haven't pretty much spent time with us. She says, oh, and Kandi's saying, hey, I'm going to be out with their son, Tucker. What's his name? No, not Tucker. Oh, no, Tucker? Ace. Of course, Tucker is their last name. She's going to be out with Ace and she's like, no, that's not even quality time because he will be playing and you just be watching. Even though it's so nice to also be there to watch the kids do all of that. She talks about the sex scene and it's just fake. And of course, Todd is saying, no, even if it's fake, no one wants to see another man groping his wife over and over and over again, okay? Pretty much, Todd is saying he's not happy, from the get-go it was, oh, I'm not good enough for you, I'm not good enough, you're a gold digger, and all of that. And of course, they go flashback to Mama Joyce, and of course he feels he had to give up his job, he loves production and TV, and even though he's made a success of himself now through the business, but he still feels like his passion, his first love, television and production. I think he used to have a show out in Hollywood. It was no, not Blood, Sweat and he had a show anyways, and I think he did well for the first season and the second season. I know I watched one season, but I can't even remember what show it was. Anyways, he says he's not happy, and we need you. The kids need you. We need you to be home. Kandi pretty much has to make prior and just really, really make her family and kids a priority, because you already have a situation where her older daughter is already feeling, oh, you're not a good parent, you were not there and all of that, and now she's left. So you have these two little ones to get it right, so as much as you want your career to do well, but if you it's a fine balancing act, but however, Todd needs to suck it up. He can do a million other things. He can find production in Atlanta, or he can head out to Chicago every now and then with the kids, We'll see. Next week, apparently, Nini is going to be giving Greg some action. I don't even know why we want to see that, but okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to share, be sure to like and subscribe. And of course, be sure to wash your hands and stay at home. Thanks. Bye.